Well, hello, my friends. It has been a while. It's been at least 2 weeks, maybe more. Um, so I'm going to start working on this little journal today. And so I thought I'd just turn my camera on and talk to you while I do it. I am so in love with this cover. I just think it's so cute. It's got a little bit of pencil on it, and somewhere I have an eraser. Here. I was going to see how much of that actually comes off. Not that I really mind it on there. It adds to the character, so whatever. But yeah. Anyway, I feel like I have about 100 projects I want to work on all at once right now because I haven't worked for a couple weeks. I mean, I did little things here and there, but for those that don't know, my mom was here visiting over the holidays. And she is back home now. We had a very nice visit. It ended up being longer than we had anticipated because her flight got canceled. She was flying Allegiant, and they just simply said, yep, staff shortage, so your flight's canceled. And so she called to rebook her flight and couldn't get another flight for 5 days. So it ended up being a 2-week visit instead of 10 days. But she's back home now, so, and she's digging out of the snow. Anyway, this will be very easy to take apart because it's already falling apart. So it's actually missing a couple pages in the back, but that makes it a perfect candidate for a journal. So yeah, I hope everybody had nice holidays. I can't believe that we're already like 5 days into January. It just feels like, I don't know, time is just flying. Have you ever heard that saying about the closer you get to the end of life? So life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end of it, the faster it goes. That's how I'm feeling. Old and close to the end of the roll. Not really. I mean, I don't feel close to the end of the roll, but it is going faster. And this part takes a while because I'm always trying to be very careful to not cut into the cover. So this side in particular is a little putsy. Very gentle, like a surgeon. Alright. I don't even know what year this book is because the page with the copyright is missing, so I don't know. But it's pretty old, that much I know. I'm gonna put this little scrap in my smaller than $1 bin, and I'll use that. Waste not, want not. Alright. Other side. This side's a little easier because now we've got some separation. She says as she struggles. I'm trying to stay in screen and pay attention to where I'm cutting at the same time. A great multitasker, I am not. It's another thing I seem to have lost with age. I feel like I used to be a better multitasker. Oof, Ricky, slow down. Okay. Just poked myself with the end of the X-Acto knife. It's all good. So anyway, yeah, we had a good visit. We did a lot of thrifting. I mean, I didn't really find a ton of stuff, but that's just the way it is here in Arizona. It's not, people are always saying, you have such good thrift stores. No, I don't. I go to a lot of thrift stores, and I may find 1 or 2 things at each one, and then a lot of times I leave empty-handed. So, and then, you know, I just show them to you all at once, so it feels like I made a haul, but it takes so much time to go find the stuff because it's just sparse here. Just kind of a bummer, but it's okay. It's where I'm at right now, so I'll make the best of it. So we did a lot of thrifting, and we always, you know, make a little adventure out of it, and that was fun. So, but now I feel like I need to get back to work for sure. So I like to get that all cut out, and then I like to reinforce my spine with some Gaffer's tape. Just so, I don't know why. That's, you know, so much of what I do, I'm like, I go to explain why I do it, and I'm like, I don't really know why I do it. It's just a feeling I have that I should do it. So, I don't know, the Gaffer's tape, I feel like it just makes it a little stronger, and it's still pliable, and I don't know that Gaffer's tape is the best solution. I feel like, oh my gosh, really? Look what I just did. Ugh, real life right here, folks. It's fine, that's gonna get covered up anyway, but it just messed up my tape, so, all right. The struggle is real. Now I've stuck it, oh my Lord, look at this. I am a hot mess. I was like, oh, I'll just use that tape to pick up scraps on my desk, and then it stuck to all the things. Sweet. Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, it reinforces the spine. It makes it stronger, just in case, for some reason, things come loose. I don't know. I over-construct everything. Like, I'm always, quality is a big deal to me. I want it to be able to be used and abused. So, all right. I think that it would be really frustrating to buy a journal. I think I want to make that just a little shorter, and then have it be falling apart, you know? So I try to make things sturdy and not precious, because I want people to actually be able to really use it. So, you know, precious in the way that you have to be super gentle with it. All right, this is good. This is good. There we go. And that's just going to reinforce that spine a little bit. Because they're old, and you just never know at what point they're going to degrade. All that. So, there we go. That makes me happy. Okay. And then, whoever buys this will have the option to get the book guts, which are only partial. It's missing some pages, but look at, there's a piece of vintage tape. My mom didn't know that us junk journalers covet vintage tape. She's like, oh, sometimes I throw stuff away because I'm like, that's got tape on it. I'm like, no, we like that. Save those. It's funny. Okay, so should I keep going with the camera on? I don't know. This next part is kind of putsy, so I have to measure. I have to do measuring. Measuring is hard for Ricky. And then I feel like I don't really get to focus on talking, but I'll see what I can do here. I know people have been asking me to do a tutorial on how I make my journals, and I'm like, I'm not a teacher. I am a teacher, but I teach more in person, and I did this, I did take on teaching fodder school this year, and I did love it. But as far as like me setting up my own classes, that feels like a big step, and I don't know that I'm ready to do that. So in the meantime, you get Ricky yammering on YouTube. Yammering on YouTube, that sounds like a thing. Okay, so usually I'm like my spines are like an inch, a little over an inch. This one's gonna be a little smaller. So we're just under an inch. So I'm gonna say we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say we're 7/8 of an inch wide on that. We'll see how that turns out when I cut it. And then 7 inches long. So here's what I do. I get a piece of cereal box. So I have some cereal box scraps that are already, they're painted on the cardboard side and they're sanded on the box side. Well, this is actually a cracker box, but whatever, same thing. So I just, wow, look at that. That must be about 7 inches. How handy would that be? It is. What? Okay, cool beans. So then, I don't want to stop the camera, but my measuring mat that has the smaller lines on it is behind me. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Bear with me. This is not a professional production, in case you were thinking it was. I know, big confusion there because everything else seemed really professional up to this point. All right. Let's see how this looks. See if I did it. Yeah, I don't usually work quite this small, but like I said, I fell in love with this cover. She's not gonna hold 100 pages like my normal journals, but she's gonna be sweet anyway. I believe. Look at that. I think that's gonna be perfect. Nice. Nice. People also ask me what is it called, how I do mine, and I think it's called a hollow back hidden spine, because it lays flatter when you're working in it. I think that's what it's called. So anyway, I think I may only do 2 signatures. Oh no, I could do 3. I just make them smaller. Oh, Ricky, so much to think about. Okay. And I swear I have made over 100 journals in my life, and I swear every time I make one, it feels like it's the first time I've done it. So I don't know what that says about me, but I was gonna look for a pencil, but I don't see one in my jar, so whatever, we're just gonna go with this. Yeah. Thinking and talking, also not my strong suits. Thinking and talking at the same time. That's why I hesitated to keep rolling on this. So I'm just gonna approximate where the center is. So I think that's about right. Should be good. And then I'm gonna mark a T for top, because that matters. And then I'm gonna go over here and get my little bundle of hole guides, depending on what size I'm making. Let's see if I even have one this short. I have sizes in between. You're about right. Okay, that's about right. I'm gonna go with this one. That's about right. Okay, so see on this one I have top written, and now I know this is my top on here. So I will come in with a pen that I just lost, but that's okay. I don't really want to use that pen. I want to use this Sharpie pen anyway. So, all right, get them lined up, and I'm kind of locking myself into showing you guys the whole process at this point, I realize. Because if I don't, you're all going to be going, what the heck? He showed us the first part and you're not going to show us the rest? Yeah. I'll try my best to record this, but I'm kind of scatterbrained. I'm not gonna lie. See, that one's off, but at least we know where it goes. We know where it goes. All right. And I'm not the kind of person who does fancy editing stuff with my YouTube videos, so it's like totally what you see is what you get. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, but you know, whatever. Maybe that's a good thing. I think if the world had more of what you see is what you get, it would be a better place. So then I need my book that I poke holes in, which is right over here. This is actually not that book. Here it is. Okay. And my awl, which is, oh my gosh, it is so disorganized. Here we go. Yeah, if you tuned in for a professional video channel, you'll just want to leave right now. Who am I kidding? You've already left if that's what you tuned in for. The rest of you all, you're my people. You are my people. All right. I'm just doing this so that I can see the holes on both sides. Good deal. Now I need to get some fabric and glue the fabric to this. And I definitely am not prepared to do that on camera because my fabric is all in a bin packed away. So I'm gonna wrap this up and do a part 2. So yeah. So we got the guts out, we got the spine reinforced, and we got the cardboard cut, and that is a good beginning for this day. All right, I'll chat with you next time.